Hello kids, I am Priyanka and I'm back again with my new chapter Our Civilization 2. In democratic country, all are equal before the law. All have voice in deciding who shall govern them and how. But sharing out money is still very unfair. The sharing out of money means sharing out of food and clothing, the sharing out of house and books and of other such thing. While some few live in a life of luxurious, many have not even though to eat or drink. They don't have enough to wear. Even in the finest city of the world, there are thousands of living in dreadful surroundings. There are many families of 5 or 6 persons living in a single room. In this one room, they sleep, they dress, they wash, they bath, cook, eat their meals. In this one room, they have born, and in this one room, they die. And in this one room, they live not for fun, but being too poor to have another one. A still greater danger comes from war. You might say that they have been war, all these history and mankind have survived in spite of those war. That is true, but unfortunately, in the course of his development, man has increased his power over nature enormously. He had learned to tap the hidden force of nature. He had learned to use them for whatever purpose he wants to. If his purpose are those of destruction, he can do that in much faster and terrible manner. Each fresh advance is mastery of nature increase the danger from war terribly. With each fresh advance, man learned to destroy one another in every greater number. They learn to destroy one another from ever greater distance and more different ways. Man has now discovered now to release that mighty forces locked up in this atom. With their discovery, many nations of the world are now making atom bombs. Now, if another war comes, their bomb would be widely used. Nobody knows what the effect of dropping these bombs on large scale would be. It is quite possible that there would be a total destruction of civilization. Somebody has remarked jokingly, in the next war, men will fight with atom bombs, but in the war after that will fight with bows and arrows. Another great defeat of other civilization is that it does know what to do with its knowledge. Science has given us power fit for the gods, but we use them like a small children. For example, we do not know how to manage a machine. Machines are made to man's servant, but we have grown so dependent on them that they have almost become our master. Many of us spend most of our lives looking after and waiting up machines, and machines are very stern masters. They must be given petrol to drink, they must be given oil to wash, they must be given kept at right temperature, and if they do not get their meals when they want, they grow sulky and refuses to work. They burst into rage and blow up. They spread ruin and destruction all around. So we have to wait upon them very attentively when have to do all we all can keep them in a good temper. Already we are finding it difficult to work or play without machine. A time may come soon when they will rule our completely just as we rule animal. What then are we to do with all the time and energy machine have saved for us? On the whole, it must be admitted we do every little with that time and energy. For the most part, we use them to make more and more better machine. But those more better machine will only give us still more time and still more energy. Thus, the important questions still remain. What are we to do with that time and energy? The answer I think is we should try to become more civilized. Machine or more power machine has given us our more civilization. They are just aid to civilization. There is nothing particularly civilized to getting into a train. Being civilized means liking beautiful things. It means liking freely and living rightfully. It means maintaining justice equally between man and man. Man today has better chance to do these things than ever before. He had more times and more energy. He had less to fear and less to fight against. The only danger he has to fear or fight against are on these own creation. The time and energy machine has won for man should be given to make more beautiful things. They should be given to finding out more and more about universe. They should be given to removing the cause of quarrel before between nations. They should be given to discovering how to remove poverty. Our civilization would then undoubtedly be the greatest one and the most lasting one. CEM Jode. Thank you.